Today on Twenties Diaries, we find a post that will intrigue you if you are a Gen Z. So the post says that you go to the university, you get a degree, and then you get a job.
A high salary, a nice house, and you start a family.
And I think that's it, right?
Well, I say that is wrong. This worked in the 1900s and not in 2025.
Wow. Bro, you can't say this.
Sis, I think that we should be wise. Well, welcome to another episode of the 20 Diaries on the Gen Z Show. And my name is Kemi Keys.
And my name is Lakisha. And today we are in the Dominion University with our beautiful audience. And so there's an interesting or a controversial topic that we want to talk about first. And the topic is, it's not really a topic. I mean, the topic for conversation is latter. But this one says that, do you think when you get a job, or let's say you go to the university, you get your degree, and you get a job, and then like you said, the salary and other things.
And getting started a family.
Right. Yeah. Is it part of the journey to achieving your dreams?
Yeah, more like that. So what the author was actually trying to put out was that he's telling us in the latter part that we should be wise in terms of our decisions. So to you, what do you think the author was trying to portray?
Okay, so the question is for our audience. Do you think getting a job or getting a degree and all of those things, as in education and then your job part, is the way in achieving your dreams? Why are you laughing? You want to answer? Okay. Is there anyone that wants to answer the question? Right. Can you pass the microphone, please?
So, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. In my own opinion, I think getting a degree does not guarantee a successful life. It may be a Kickstarter where it gives you the foundation of knowledge and wisdom, so some people would say, but it doesn't guarantee you'd be successful, because in this time, and if it was in the 90s, like you said, maybe you would have been successful with a degree, but right now a degree can't get you a job. So it's basically your street knowledge, things you learn from people around you that would help you get successful, networking per se.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why.
What's your name again?
Shekina.
Shekina, right. That's so beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is there anyone who wants to answer the question? Okay.
My name is Busy.
Wow, busy.
Yes, please. You use the terms achieving your dream.
Right.
A lot of people settle on jobs to survive, not to achieve their dreams. They have family, like you said, children, wife, they need to feed. So instead of waiting to become a banker or a minister, they just settle for a sales rep, or sometimes anything lesser than what they have in their degree, just to survive. So you don't necessarily achieve your dream by going to school or getting the result.
That's beautiful. And Busy, right. Anyways, okay.
Jesus Christ. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah. So I do not feel a degree will guarantee your success, because there's some degrees that are very useless. Trust me.
Like?
There are some degrees. Let the boy flow.
There's some degrees. For example, let's take, for example, where I come from.
Yeah.
When you have a degree in theater arts, damn, you suffer. When you have a degree in maybe psychology, well, that's how I was raised, though. Unless if you are doing medicine or all those big wig courses, and some people, it's just family pressure that makes them do those courses.
Okay.
You might want to be maybe a musician or something different, but then they just say, do this, do medicine, do law, to fulfill family parts. So I don't feel your degree is your dream. Your dream is you, whatever you want, not your degree. Yeah, thank you.
Well, I was thinking, since there's a new era, as in Gen Z era, parents don't really force us to do what they want us to do. Like, back in the days where parents would tell you that, no, I want you to be a doctor, and so they will push you to be a doctor. I thought now it's different. Or it's still the same?
Well, it's different now, but still, some families have a very strict code on that.
Yeah.
They feel that if you are not a doctor or a lawyer, you're like a disgrace or like the black sheep of the family. You understand?
Well, so then it brings me to a question. What then is missing from the 1900s in 2025? What distincts these two generations?
Well, the 1900s, you have no choice. No, they're gonna whoop your ass if you don't do it. But this 2025, you can be like, no mom, no dad, and you get disowned, but you'll be
In
fine.
an African home, no dad, no mom.
You'll get disowned, but you'll be fine.
Well, okay, so any other?
Yeah, I think she wants to talk again.
Right.
So, in response to your question, what's missing from the 90s and 2025?
2025, yeah.
I would say evolution.
Evolution, okay.
Times have evolved, technology and other things. Then they had medicine, engineering, lawyer, and bankers and stuff like that. But we didn't have computer scientists. If you tell your parents you were going into computer science, you want to go and study something related to computer, they're looking at you like,
What are you saying?
like exactly what are you saying? If you tell your parents I want to go into sports, football, handball, basketball, they would look at you as a child with no goal. But things have evolved, times have changed, and these are the trends of the society. Then, if you're on your phone, they see you to be playing or just on social media or something. But right now, people make money from their phones, right?
Yeah.
So it's like times have changed. So I would say evolution is the difference between the 90s and 2025. Thank you.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
Okay. I think, did I hear busy?
Yeah,
Busy.
busy.
Right.
Again. From where I come from, what is different now is you can make your choice. You get support from home most of the time, as long as it doesn't go against the culture and traditions of the family. At the end of the day, you get educated, and sometimes you get a skill attached to it. Whichever is going at that moment, for example, being a fashion designer and having a degree in computer science. If there is no opportunity in computer science, you focus on fashion designing and keep the degree aside. So that's what it is for today. Nobody rely on one. You can't put all your eggs in one basket anymore. So that's what it is.
Right. Thank you so much. And I think this was very interesting because I thought times have changed, like she said. Absolutely. There are lots of things that has changed over the years. And so parents now don't really have to push their kids to do things, but it looks like it's still there.
Yeah, I think that we've gotten to a time where we are still battling with that ideology. Most certainly in our setting or where we find ourselves in Africa, we still have to battle with that. But from my point of view, I think that in the 90s, it's more, yes, go to school, get a degree,
travel,
do your masters, make a family, and then that is life. But in 2025, Chalena, things have changed like this.
A lot. I mean,
you have to make money moves. You have to build connections, emphasis on connections, and then before you can make it in life. I always have friends who say that even if you want to go to heaven and you don't even know Jesus, how can you go? It means that you have to know somebody before you get there.
Yeah.
So it happens right here. If you don't know anybody, Charlie, then forget life.
So there you have it. This and other interesting stories up on the Gen Z show. We'll go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with a major discussion. Welcome back on the Gen Z show. My name is Lakisha, and I'm here with
Kemi Keys.
Right. So today we have a challenge for the week. But before we do the challenge, let's switch gears to the relationship topics on Twenties Diaries. So today,
Right.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So today, the big one is, the biggest question now that everyone is complaining about is, should a guy pay for his girlfriend's transportation or not?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Should a guy pay for a girlfriend's transportation, that's TNT, or not?
When visiting, emphasis on when visiting.
Of course, they are coming.
Okay.
Okay. So should a guy pay for a girl's TNT when she's visiting? I mean, when she's coming to visit the guy in the house or wherever. It can be wherever. But let's say visiting.
Right.
Me,
So
right now, I'm heating. So me, as I'm here like this, you're looking at me and I'm sitting down like this. I'm coming to visit you. Look at me very well, from head to toe. And I'll sit in my car and drive to your place. Or I'll do Uber and come to your house. And then you tell me that you not pay.
you've opened the marking scheme.
Like, bruh, why?
You are coming with car. You've opened the markings and you want TNT again.
Bro, why? Why? Where did I go wrong? Can I know my offense?
Well, let's hit the street and find out what they have to say.
Okay, so Stephanie, must a guy pay for your TNT before you visit him?
No,
Why no?
because you can actually pay for it yourself. But then if you can't, you just tell him. Since he wants to see you, he can actually order for your ride or something.
Okay, so are you sure you are not telling lies?
I'm not telling lies.
Hello, beautiful. What's your name?
I'm Priscilla.
Okay, Priscilla, straight to the question. Priscilla, must a guy pay for your TNT before you come over?
Personally, no. It doesn't really matter if he pays or not. Yes.
So to you, no, it's a no.
Yes.
So why?
I have my money. He has his money. If he wants me to come, I'll come.
Is it that you've seen camera? That's why you are trying to pretend.
Oh no. Oh.
Hello, beautiful.
Hi.
What's your name?
I'm MFA.
Okay, MFA. You are beautiful, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, MFA. Must a guy pay for your TNT before you visit him?
I would say no on one aspect, and then I would say yes on another aspect.
Okay, so why no and yes?
Okay. No, because maybe you are in need of the person or maybe something. I don't know. Okay, maybe no. Because if he's your guy, you really know he's your guy, and then you want to go and see him or he wants to see you, and then you want to go into his place, and you can pay for your own TNT and go and see him. That one day, there's no problem about you going to see him, paying for your own TNT. And then if he really wants, and then yes, because if he really wants to see you, and then you don't have any TNT, maybe he will pay for you. He'll give you money to pay. If he really wants to see you, ask for that one day.
So like we said, should a guy pay for his girlfriend's TNT when visiting? Well, our audience, I threw the question to Charlie. The boys, if you look sharp. So let's listen to the ladies' point of view.
No, ladies first.
Yes,
please.
ladies first.
Nicole, you don't have anything for us. Please, so don't fall my hand. I beg.
Hey.
So I feel like
Right.
if I'm coming to see you, you don't have to pay. But you cannot watch me go like that. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. If I'm coming to see you, I can pay for my TNT and all of that. But when I'm going, at least you have to give me something. Unless I know your condition. I know maybe you don't have money or anything. But
why don't you have money?
You shouldn't watch me go like that without giving me anything. As
So
a gentleman.
wait, Nicole, wait. Why don't you have money? If you don't have money, don't date.
Why doesn't the guy have money?
If you don't have money, don't date. Thank you.
Well, that's a good point. But then there are seasons to everything. Maybe he has
There's
money,
no
but
season.
Hey, sorry.
I disagree. Honestly, I disagree.
Disagree with what?
Why do you disagree?
It's a relationship. It's not one party.
So
how you go fit tell me the story? Say me that you with D. Then you they can't see me. Like be say you know the one see me. You to low-key the one see me. Then we are okay. Come home. You say pay for my TNT.
But who
like
said
how?
I want to see you? I don't want to see you.
Now the relationship you're inside. What are you
Busy,
doing?
I don't want to see you. I'm sitting in my house. Okay, like I'm in my house, and then you will come and call me.
Let's tell her something.
Relax. You come and call me.
Okay.
This is it. Let me give you a scenario. Like I'm home, I'm talking to you, and then you go like, oh babe, how you doing? I want to see you tonight, or I want to see you today. Can you come around? And then I'll dress up and sit in my Uber and come and see you. Trusty. Now the Trusty campus is money that I will use.
No, me, I just the base. Why Trusty? No.
I don't want to do Trusty, please. You have to pay for it.
Just you will pay double. Because why?
Busy, what do you have to say?
You said I should look at you, right? How can you be this beautiful? You don't have transport.
God bless you. God bless you. God, like, yes, how can you be this beautiful? And then tell us you don't have transport. Like, how can you tell me this story? How can you tell me this story?
Okay.
No, wait. We did not say we don't have transport.
I'm beautiful. It doesn't mean I'm rich.
If you don't get it, forget about it.
You know, you said I should look at you. I look at you from head to toe. You look really fine and nice. But immediately you just said transport. You just became very ugly.
Why?
Because how can you not have transport?
The only reason you will say that is because you don't have money. Because if you don't have money, you think that giving a girl's money is making a
the thing is,
you're supposed to take responsibility.
if I can take responsibility of my babe's transport, because definitely I can drive to pick her up if I want to.
Okay.
But you see, when you say you are coming to see me and you have it in mind that it's me that will pay your transportation, you are embarrassing me.
Oh wow.
You are embarrassing me because you don't even know where I was when I made that call that, babe, come around. Whether I was in the house, whether I feel like you should know that I give you things without people being aware. This particular transportation is an embarrassment that my girlfriend do not have it to come and see me.
No.
It's
not a one-time thing. We are just saying that, like, look at it in a broader way.
You are not supposed to ask for a transportation to go and see your boyfriend unless you don't want to see your boyfriend. You don't like your boyfriend.
Exactly.
It's
but
an
you know
obvious
that,
opinion
wait,
that you don't like.
If you
like somebody,
if you really like somebody,
fire.
If you like somebody, you will not even check your pocket before you leave the house.
So why are you complaining?
You wouldn't.
So if you like somebody, why are you even complaining? Yes, because if you like the girl, why are you complaining? Thank you, Nicole. If you like a girl, you call me, babe.
Relax.
Babe, come and see me.
You relax.
So personally, I feel like me paying for your transportation is like rubbish, totally rubbish.
Why?
Because anything transactional is prostitution.
Okay.
God bless you.
You understand me? No, like
this is real truth.
I'm being real with you.
This is real truth.
Anything transactional is prostitution. Based
Right.
on like you came to see me, if maybe probably you came and we had sex and all that, and you are going back and you want me to give you, I cannot just pay for only transportation. Definitely I will give you some money, right? So it's total prostitution because I cannot just take 50 cedis and give you. It will look like an insult to you that I'm giving you 50 cedis just for transportation. You and Gaza, you will be expecting me to give you more than that.
Okay.
And if you come and I don't have anything like that, you will look down on me. And you see, right now the dating pool is just like the highest bidder. So it's not about love anymore, or maybe no. It's about whose pocket is bigger than yours.
Pocket?
You understand me? So it's totally different. I don't need to pay for your transport. You don't also need to pay for mine. You need to have your own money. That's why you have to work for yours. I have to work for mine. We need to change that. No more transportation fee. If you don't have it, stay at home.
Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home.
The boys not let me talk.
All right. So I think before busy comes, let's come to our other side. Let's also find out what they have to say, because I can see some people are boiling up over there. Well, fire.
Okay. Okay, so you guys actually think I've come to support the girls, but so here's my opinion.
Okay.
Right, just like you said, relationships are not supposed to be transactional.
Okay.
Even though I still feel like as a lady, try and be independent. Like
Right.
your guy says, if he's the one who called you, okay, come. make sure you have your transportation on you. Maybe he might still want to give you when you're going, but it's still better to avoid embarrassment. Have might, yeah, I didn't say he will, but when you place your mind that he's going to give it to you, it creates some kind of tension. So still have yours in your bag, right? So even though it, because whether he gives you transportation or not, tomorrow you call him, babe, I need money for this, I need money for that. He's still going to give it to you. So that one-time transportation does not really matter.
Okay. So
your wife material.
okay, so this is the thing.
Okay.
We are not saying that, okay, no, not we. The lady. I'm not saying that when you go to your boyfriend's house, go and stand there and say, hey, babe, I came with an Uber, come and give me money to pay. Right? So, I'm at home. As feminine as I am, you would call me to come and visit you. I'm expecting that before I even move from my house, oh, babe, take this when you're coming, get some snacks or something. Not to tell me to use it for transportation, but
what if my refrigerator is already stopped?
Relax, please. I don't care about your fridge, but yeah, what? I don't care about your fridge because I'm not in your house. So before I move from my house, it was very nice that you send me a text. Oh, take this for snacks. Oh, use this for something, you know, like something girly before you leave your house. Okay. So I get it. So when I'm coming, in my mind, okay, he has given me money, so that's transportation to me. I don't have to come to your house, get to the gate, and then call you, oh, please, come and pay my transportation, and then the driver is waiting, or I'm in a trusty and I have to stand outside for you to come and pay the mate or anything. For me, I feel like it is only right that I'm coming to you and you're giving me some guap or kwacha before I move from my house.
Why?
And it is not transactional because you are my man and it is your responsibility to take care of me.
The fact that those responsibilities
the fact that I have money, you know, a lady's money is her money.
Then the guy's money.
A lady's money is her money. To me, I've worked for it and I have it. And it's in my account, it is in my wallet, it is in my purse. So whatever I want to use that money for is none of your business.
Okay.
When
so
I
going
move,
into
you
a
give me
relationship,
money.
it is not really his responsibility to take care of you.
So not to cut hair. Let's establish this fact. First thing, we are in a relationship. It's not I am in a relationship. We are in a relationship. This is a deal. The fact that you are coming to see me, it was a mutual agreement. Babe, can you come and see me? Yes. I'm not expecting you to have an expectation of her that because you are coming to see me, so Charlie, babe, at all cost, something for pass through the account. Enough for work like that. Come, you there come in anticipation and not in expectation. Come and tell me that, okay, I have come. When I am leaving, you say, okay, in fear, I want to mean anything. Good. So wait, I
cannot come to your house empty-handed.
Good. So do not come with an expectation, but come in anticipation. When you come and I'm like, okay, babe, at this point I am in a tight budget. It makes sense. The same way you are looking very beautiful. You have come to my house. You should be an understanding girlfriend to tell me that, okay, babe, I understand your situations. Next time when you are coming home, what? Definitely I would get something for you. Then that one, it is a relationship. It's not a one-party thing. But the moment you close it with an expectation that the fact that I'm coming at all costs, at all means, you have to pay my transportation, then it becomes compliant, which shouldn't be so.
You have to pay. Thank you.
I feel like it is still right to give her something. Even though it is not compulsory that you should.
Yes, but this is the case where it is not compulsory. I like what you are saying because yes, do not.
I'm not saying.
No, so I'm coming. Do not, Gen Zs, do not base a gentleman's worth on he being able, on his ability to pay your transportation. That's what defines a gentleman.
That is you're losing sight of my point.
Yes.
And
okay,
even
let's have it.
Where exactly are you coming from?
From my house.
I mean, the same country, or you are coming from?
Oh, that one is for another distance.
Because I don't understand why you are asking for transportation if we are within Accra.
Maybe I'm not Ghanaian.
You know, be fly too.
You know, be fly too. flight they use?
Maybe I'm not Ghanaian.
Because I don't know if you use your life they do if you don't feel reach me for within Accra. Then if I can't say make
Yeah, so like as he said, anticipation, yeah?
Right.
It grows to a certain point and she becomes demanding. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah, it happens. So let me say, this thing you are saying only happens in Africa. When you go to the Western world,
Yeah,
you
my
don't
country.
pay for all those things. Look, everything is 50-50. If you can't do it, go home.
Go home.
The
That's
only
how it
50-50
is.
is in the UK.
Not only
It's in the UK they do
the US,
50-50.
anywhere.
When you go to the US, it's not like
No,
that.
no, it's
Hey, who told
everywhere.
you?
The US
It's
is not
everywhere.
like that.
Even some ladies,
US is not like
when you
that.
give
Maybe
them
where I'm
money,
from, it's not like
some
that.
ladies, when you give them money after they visit you, they assume you are seeing them as a prostitute because this is not.
Yes,
their
that's an
normal
insult to
culture.
you, a lady
So this
as
is
well.
an African
You came
thing.
to,
It's not
to
like
spend
a
a
general
night,
stuff.
then you are
And it
going,
needs to stop.
take this and go. Then what did you come and do? You came to work.
I've had
You came to work.
I've had similar experience. I've had similar experience whereby someone came to visit me, yeah, and I was supposed to pay for her transport. She didn't tell me she used Yango. She told me she used Uber.
So
And when she arrived, she wanted to collect the Uber money and pay for Yango price. When she came, unfortunately for her, the network was bad, so I had to calm down and pay for. When I asked the Yango driver how much is the fare, he said 30 cedis. Meanwhile, she showed me, I think 150 cedis on Uber. So have you seen the difference now? So it's not like we don't want to pay or anything, but like, no, it's not about the type of, all women are the same. It takes, look, it takes time for them to like, it takes time, hold on, it takes time for them to show their real self. Mm-hmm. You understand me? So that's how it is.
Lakisha, before we go back to the audience, I have a question for you.
I don't think all women are
Are you
the
in
same,
the relationship for love or you're in a relationship for money? Tell me.
So this is one thing that a lot of people don't get, right? You go in a relationship or marriage for two things.
What and what?
Love and money.
No.
You cannot wait. You love somebody, would you eat love?
What is your definition of love?
No. No, you love somebody, would you eat love? If you go in for money, you don't get love. If you go in for love, you don't get money. You have to go in for the two. And that should be in the heads of every woman. You don't go into a relationship and say that, oh, I love him so much. And then you are broke. You wake up in the morning, you're calling your friends for money. It doesn't work like that. Your man should be responsible. He should be able to afford everything you ask for. And you should be able to afford what you want as a woman.
I want to make.
So you don't just go into a relationship and say, I love him. It doesn't work like that.
I want to clarify this from you. He should be able to afford everything. Emphasis on everything.
Oh no, okay, sorry to say, not everything. But I mean, he should be able to take care of you. Because it's even in the Bible that the man is the head of the family.
Don't misquote.
So wait.
You're not married yet, Tuponio.
Wait.
We are not even married though. We are not even married and you are demanding like
Ellie, why? Let me talk. Fire. You cannot go into a relationship or marriage and say that you love the person. Love is not enough. Love is not enough. That's all you should know. Love is not enough.
Well, my audience.
You can't go and say that I love this boy so much and that you need some things and he's not able to provide for you. And every time you're comparing him to his other friends or you're comparing yourself to your friends like,
your boyfriend is not your father.
Then
your boyfriend is not your father.
Okay, they don't date.
This is a relationship.
They don't date.
You're not even married yet, too.
They don't date. If you want to, wait, sorry to say, if you want to have sex, you won't go and have sex with your sister or your mother, whoever. It is your girlfriend. She's there for you. So if you tell me that you will come into a relationship and that she's not your father, then move on.
No,
let her be so that her daddy will take care of her.
I still stand on your girlfriend or your boyfriend is not your father that you should be demanding everything for him. But then again, I want to find out from the audience if what you are saying is true. So let's go to the lady there and then we come to the gentleman on the left.
With their own different opinions, and I feel like if you want to get married, you should have your own thing and you should have his own thing. So like you cannot enter a marriage without thinking that, oh, he will have to provide everything from me. You should have your own shit and he will have his own shit. And I understand what you're trying to say. Yeah, like love is not everything. Like you say, oh, I love you now. Nah, even me too. If he has money, I'll marry. But then if it depends on feeling, if he has money and you don't love him, you will enjoy the thing. Exactly. So like if you go into the relationship thinking of only money, you will get bored, you get tired.
Right.
And you are also telling him that you might compare yourself to his friend, and you might compare him to his friends, and that one is his own insecurity and not yours to worry about. Worry about your own shit, and then be independent. That's what I'm just trying to say. Like, enter the marriage with you knowing that if you don't have to ask him to buy a new perfume, you don't have to ask him to change your wardrobe. He will respect you more if he knows that you're not